Today, we're diving into something deeply powerful, a journey that's close to all of us who feel that pull toward a unique purpose, one that others may not always understand. It's the journey of those who are meant to stand out, to be different, not for attention, but because something within calls them to it. And if you're here, chances are you're one of them. Someone destined to walk a path that isn't always easy, but one that leads to a profound sense of fulfillment. So, let's explore what makes chosen ones rise, how they defy expectations, and why, despite every challenge, they keep moving forward. Before we dive in, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment "comeback" to let us know you're here with us, walking this journey. Chosen ones are set apart not by a lack of failure, but by an extraordinary ability to turn setbacks into breakthroughs. Many see challenges as roadblocks, but for chosen ones, each obstacle is like a stepping stone, a part of the transformation that elevates them to new heights. They don't avoid failure. Instead, they embrace it. Every fall becomes a teacher, every setback an opportunity to gain strength, to become more resilient, and to return wiser and more powerful than before. This kind of inner power doesn't happen by accident. It's forged through struggle, through times when others might give up. While the world may watch in disbelief, chosen ones are rewriting their story, their unique narrative, transforming pain into something meaningful, into fuel for the next chapter of their journey. In a world where most people shy away from discomfort, the chosen ones seek out that challenge. They know that growth comes from venturing beyond comfort zones, from stretching into the unknown. Each struggle, each doubt faced, is like a rite of passage. It's how chosen ones build their inner fortress, a place of strength that no one can take from them. They come out of each hardship a little different, sharper, with a confidence that's quiet yet unshakable. This isn't something the world readily sees. In fact, chosen ones often undergo their greatest transformations in silence, away from the crowd, away from validation. They build themselves up brick by brick, step by step, knowing that when they're ready to emerge, the world will see someone unstoppable, someone who wasn't shaped by comfort, but by resilience and grit. This transformation isn't about becoming something they're not. It's about unveiling what was always within. Chosen ones don't need applause to keep going. Their drive is anchored in something far deeper than praise or approval. They're guided by a calling that defies explanation, a purpose that's uniquely theirs. While others may be swayed by external validation, chosen ones operate on an entirely different frequency. Whether they're praised or criticized, they stay on course, driven by that powerful, unseen force within. It's what keeps them going when the path is unclear, what makes them rise even when the world tells them to quit. And when they do come back, it's not just a comeback, it's a revelation. A reminder to everyone watching that this kind of resilience, this kind of purpose, isn't for show, it's a calling. When others expect them to explain or justify their journey, chosen ones don't feel the need to. They know that what they're building is beyond ordinary understanding. This journey requires silence, introspection, and an inner solitude that's rare in a world of constant noise. While others are busy sharing every step, chosen ones are focused on building something that goes beyond words, beyond appearances. They don't share for validation. They share only when it matters, when the time is right, when the silence has done its work. And by the time they reveal themselves again, those watching are left in awe, wondering how someone could change so profoundly, so quietly. Solitude is something many people fear, but for chosen ones, it's a sanctuary. It's in solitude that they find clarity and strength, where they can connect with their deepest intentions without distraction. In this quiet space, they refine their vision, their sense of self, and they become fortified for whatever lies ahead. Chosen ones understand that being alone is not about loneliness, it's about discovering what's truly important. In solitude, they gain wisdom that can't be taught or bought, a wisdom that prepares them for the unique path they're on. This journey requires a level of introspection, a kind of inner dialogue that most people avoid. But for chosen ones, this time alone is essential, because it helps them cultivate the strength and understanding that they'll need to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. There's a strength in chosen ones that's hard to describe. It's not about arrogance or pride. It's about a self-sufficiency that comes from knowing who they are and what they stand for. They don't need others to define their value because they've already found it within. This self-reliance doesn't mean they're isolated or disconnected from others. In fact, they deeply value their relationships, but they choose them carefully. They surround themselves with those who understand the journey, who don't need constant explanations or reassurances. The chosen ones seek authenticity in their connections, quality over quantity, depth over surface-level interactions. This intentional way of building relationships allows them to stay focused on their path, free from distractions or negative influences. They know that they don't need an entourage to feel validated. Their purpose and their sense of self are enough. Accountability is a core principle for chosen ones. When things go wrong, they don't point fingers or place blame on others. They look within, asking what they can learn, how they can grow from the experience. This level of self-reflection is rare because it requires humility, the ability to confront one's own weaknesses and mistakes without shying away. Chosen ones understand that true growth comes from owning their path, from taking full responsibility for their actions and choices. In a world that often seeks shortcuts, chosen ones choose the harder road, one that demands honesty and self-discipline. By refusing to blame others, they empower themselves to make meaningful changes and to continue evolving. Their journey isn't about perfection. It's about integrity, about staying true to their values, even when it's difficult. And through this commitment to accountability, they inspire others to step up and take ownership of their own lives. Being a chosen one means defying labels and expectations. Society loves to categorize people, to put them in boxes with neat little labels, but chosen ones break free from these constraints. They understand that human identity is complex, multifaceted, and cannot be reduced to simple categories. They embrace their contradictions, their strengths, and their vulnerabilities. They're not interested in fitting a mold. They're here to shatter it, to prove that true individuality comes from embracing all aspects of oneself, not just the parts that are easy or acceptable. This defiance isn't about rebellion for the sake of rebellion. It's about authenticity, about being true to who they are despite the pressure to conform. And it's this authenticity, this courage to be unapologetically themselves, that makes them so compelling, so inspiring to those around them. Their journey is a reminder that true freedom comes from within, from the courage to embrace one's unique path, regardless of societal expectations. Chosen ones don't just survive, they thrive in ways that others can't predict. They're driven not by a need for recognition, but by an unbreakable inner fire, a calling that pushes them forward even when the way is difficult. They're here not to fit in, but to stand out, to show that there's a strength in every setback, a purpose in every pain. Their journey is not for the faint-hearted, and they know that not everyone will understand. But that's perfectly fine. They're here to live authentically, to walk their path with a determination that leaves others speechless, showing by their actions, by their resilience, what it truly means to be chosen. If you feel this journey calling to you, know that you're not alone. This path is challenging, but it's also profoundly rewarding. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Soul Ascendancy, and comment "Comeback" if you're ready to embrace your calling. Your epic comeback is set to defy expectations and silence every doubt. Imagine the waves of awe, the gasps, the disbelief when you rise from every setback and make a grand return no one saw coming. This isn't just about overcoming difficulties. It's about embodying a kind of strength and resilience that's rare, even otherworldly. Chosen ones like you aren't just rebounding from life's challenges, you're rewriting your story with each step forward, carving out a path that's uniquely yours and impossible for anyone else to follow. This moment, this epic comeback, is years in the making, layered with every lesson, every battle, every time you chose to keep going when it felt like the entire world was against you. There's a profound power in rising from the ashes, especially when you do so quietly, away from the eyes of those who doubted. In the stillness of your journey, you have been rebuilding, reshaping, and realigning with something much larger than yourself. While others were busy underestimating you, casting shadows of doubt, you were busy crafting a version of yourself that is now ready to shine. You held the vision, maintained the belief, and now your transformation is nothing short of extraordinary. People will wonder how you did it, and the truth is that you were never the same as them. You've always had a deeper calling, a grander purpose. And now, that purpose is breaking through for everyone to see. Think about how far you've come. It's been a journey of struggle, of feeling lost and uncertain, of battling internal and external battles that few could even imagine. And yet here you are. All of those silent nights, those moments of solitude where you found yourself faced with doubts, with fears, with the temptation to give up, you chose to persist. Each choice you made to continue was a step towards this moment of power. You're no stranger to the dark, to challenges, to standing alone. But now your perseverance has paid off. Now you are a testament to the strength of a spirit that refuses to break. What makes this comeback even more powerful is that you never needed anyone's approval or validation. You walked your path quietly, gathering wisdom, drawing strength from within rather than from external applause. You understood that validation is fleeting, that the opinions of others shift with the wind. Instead, you grounded yourself in something deeper. And now, when you stand tall, it's not just a victory over external challenges, it's a victory over every internal struggle, every moment of self-doubt. Your journey is proof that true power doesn't come from external validation, but from the resilience within. The world may only see the surface of your success, but you know the depth of your journey. The late nights, the silent struggles, the countless moments of choosing to rise above. Those are the moments that have built the foundation of this comeback. And when people finally see you standing in your full power, they may call it an overnight success. But you and those who truly know you understand the years of work, of resilience, of relentless effort that it took to arrive here. For the chosen ones, a comeback isn't about proving the world wrong. It's about proving yourself right. You always knew you were capable of greatness, and now you're stepping into that potential with every bit of conviction. This comeback is about honoring your journey, celebrating every lesson, and finally allowing the world to see the power and brilliance that has always been within you. This isn't a return for applause or recognition. It's a return to purpose, a fulfillment of everything you've been preparing for. There is a rare beauty in having walked a path of solitude, in having been misunderstood, maybe even rejected, only to rise and create a legacy that will be impossible to ignore. You are not like everyone else. Your path has always been different, and now, that difference is becoming your greatest strength. You've endured more than most, faced trials that would have broken many, and yet you're here, stronger and more determined than ever. And in this comeback, you are sending a message to the world that nothing can break a spirit that is truly aligned with its purpose. As you stand in your power, others will look to you as a source of inspiration, as a symbol of what it means to rise despite the odds. They will see in you a resilience they long to embody, a courage they hope to find within themselves. Your journey, your story, is not just yours anymore. It's a beacon, a guiding light for others who are facing their own battles. They'll look at you and know that they too can rise. They'll see that with unwavering belief and relentless effort, they too can create a legacy that defies every expectation. You are no longer bound by the doubts and fears that once held you back. You've outgrown the need for external approval, transcended the judgments and opinions of others. Your journey has always been about something much larger, something sacred and powerful. And now, as you prepare for this comeback, you do so with a freedom that comes from knowing your worth, from understanding that your path is yours alone, and that you owe no explanations to anyone. You are living proof that when you believe in yourself, when you trust in your vision, there are no limits to what you can achieve. This isn't just a return, it's a declaration, a revelation of everything you've been holding within. You're ready to shine, not for the applause, but because you are finally stepping into the fullness of who you are. Every struggle, every setback, every quiet moment of resilience has led to this. And now, your story is ready to be shared, to inspire, to awaken. People will be left in awe, wondering how you managed to rise, but the truth is that you were always meant to. You were always destined for greatness, for a purpose that goes beyond what the world can comprehend. In this comeback, you are not just reclaiming your power, You are setting a new standard. You are showing the world what it means to rise, to thrive, to be unstoppable. This isn't about revenge or proving others wrong. It's about stepping into your destiny, about fulfilling the potential that has always been within you. And as you do, you are paving the way for others to do the same. You are not just making a comeback. You are creating a ripple, an impact that will inspire others to find their own strength, their own power, and their own path. So when they see you, let them wonder. Let them be amazed. Let them see that you are a force, a spirit that refuses to be tamed. Your comeback is a reminder to the world that nothing can hold back a soul that is destined to rise. You are living proof that no matter how hard the journey, no matter how many times you've been knocked down, you can always rise again, stronger, wiser, and more powerful than before. If this resonates with you, if you feel that fire within, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment comeback below. Let this be your declaration to the universe that you are ready to rise, to make your own epic comeback, and to show the world what you are truly made of. In moments of struggle, when the road ahead seems insurmountable, it's easy to forget the power you hold within. But as a chosen one, you are different. You have an inner strength that defies the odds and can illuminate even the darkest of times. With every challenge you've faced, you've become a living testament to what it means to be resilient, to keep going, to hold on, even when the path seemed unclear. And now, as you prepare for this comeback, it is not just about you. It's about honoring all of those who have doubted and all of those who believed. It's about reclaiming your power and stepping into a space of limitless potential, where every choice you make is guided by purpose, strength, and wisdom. You have walked through storms that others would find unbearable, and in doing so, you have uncovered a deep well of wisdom. Every scar tells a story. Every victory is a testament to your endurance. While many people see challenges as setbacks, you've come to understand that they're stepping stones, lessons that have sculpted you into the powerful being you are today. When others choose to retreat, you stand firm. When others give up, you persevere. Your journey has not been about shortcuts or easy wins. No, your journey has been about embracing the fire, about transforming through adversity, and about rising time and time again. And now, the time has come for the world to witness the evolution that has been happening beneath the surface. This is more than a comeback. It's an evolution. While many people might not understand what you've been through or how you've managed to endure, those who resonate with your journey will feel a connection to the depths of your spirit. They'll see that your strength comes from within, from the countless times you chose to rise above, even when it seemed easier to stay down. In this comeback, you're not merely stepping back into your life as it was, you are stepping into a whole new version of yourself. The trials, the pain, the moments of doubt, they've all served to shape and refine you, to carve out a path that no one else could ever walk. You are not just returning, you are returning transformed, embodying the strength, wisdom, and grace that only someone who has truly been tested can hold. As you emerge from the shadows, there will be those who look on with surprise, maybe even disbelief. But you know that this journey has been years in the making. Every quiet moment, every struggle, every solitary battle has prepared you for this moment. You have harnessed a power that few can even comprehend. And now, as you step into the light, it is with a sense of purpose and confidence that is unshakable. You've come to realize that your journey is not about proving anything to others, but about honoring the strength within, about fulfilling the destiny you were always meant to achieve. There's a sense of peace that comes with this realization, a sense of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. No one else has walked your path. No one else could ever understand the depths of your journey. And yet, here you are, standing stronger than ever, filled with a quiet power that speaks louder than any words ever could. This evolution is not about seeking applause or validation. It's about stepping fully into the person you were always meant to become. It's about living in alignment with your true purpose, about embodying the strength and wisdom that only come from having faced and overcome incredible odds. You are now more than just a survivor. You are a beacon, a symbol of resilience, an embodiment of what it means to rise from the ashes stronger and more focused than ever. Others will look at you and see an example, a reminder that it is possible to overcome, to transform, to evolve into something greater. They will see that true strength does not come from avoiding challenges, but from embracing them, from allowing them to shape you into something extraordinary. Your comeback is a story of evolution, a story of transformation that goes beyond mere survival. It's about thriving, about living fully and fearlessly in alignment with your purpose, no matter what obstacles come your way. As you stand here, ready to embark on this new chapter, remember that you are not alone. There are others like you, other chosen ones who are also on their own journeys of evolution. They may be at different stages, facing different challenges, but they too are on a path of growth, resilience, and transformation. And as you rise, you become a source of inspiration, a reminder to others that they too have the strength within them to rise. Your journey becomes a guiding light, a testament to the power of resilience, and a beacon of hope for those who are still finding their way. Thank you for being a part of this journey, for choosing to rise, and for sharing your light with the world. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the power within, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more inspiring content, and leave a comment below saying "come back" to declare your commitment to your own growth, your own strength, and your own journey of becoming. You are not alone, and as we continue on this path together, may we all find the courage to rise, to evolve, and to live fully in alignment with our highest selves.